Man, that took longer to watch than The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. And that movie is never ending. I wasn't the only one bored by the inauguration ceremonies, by the way. Just check out Vice President Joe Biden. Excellent. In the meantime, former President Bush. Man, does that feel good to say or what? Former President Bush arrived back in Texas, where he gave one final speech, and where Obama's speech was flawless and honest and realistic. Bush's speech was, well, you know what to expect.
I always felt it was important to tackle the tough issues today and not try to pass them on to future presidents.
Except Iraq and Afghanistan and the $10 trillion debt, and let the future presidents and generations handle that little thing.
I never took an opinion poll to tell me what to think.
That's probably where you went wrong, man. What's fascinating to see is how different Obama's inaugural address is from Bush's final speech. For example, Bush says,
"And I'm coming home with my head held high and a sense of accomplishment."
And Obama says,
"I stand here today humbled by the task before us."
Bush's turn.
"We lifted standards and achievements in public schools, and achievement gap between white students and minority students is closing for the good of the United States of America."
Obama's turn.
"Our schools fail too many."
Bush.
"Seniors now have a prescription drug benefit in Medicare."
Obama.
"Our health care is too costly."
Bushy.
"We cut taxes for everybody who pays taxes in the United States of America."
Obama-Rama.
"Our economy is badly weakened."
Bushmeister.
"We removed threatening regimes in Afghanistan and Iraq and liberated 50 million people from the clutches of tyranny."
Baraka.
"We will begin to responsibly leave Iraq to its people and forge a hard-earned peace in Afghanistan."
And one final one.
"No matter whether you agreed with my decisions or not, one thing they have to agree with is that we have not been attacked in the last 7 years."
And the rebuttal.
"Our nation is at war against a far-reaching network of violence and hatred."
And that is why I will miss George W. Bush. Obama's too perfect. He can't be made fun of, you know. What kind of criticisms can people make of Barack Obama? This kind, for example.
In a meeting yesterday with senior White House staffers, President Obama showed a lot of love. That's right. The president is a man hugger. We counted 9 man-to-man hugs.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. We think the president could be setting a new trend here.
Really? That's your criticism of him? He hugs too much? He's a man hugger? Although, there is something interesting about that. Obama greets with a hug. And there's more in that clip.
Did he ever man hug you?
You know, I got one about a year ago in Wilmington, North Carolina. We were waiting for an interview. We had, really great access, and he came in. I have never told this story on the air before. He came in, and he gives me one of these.
Right, which is, he does that.
Right, and he says, "Harry Smith, how you doing, my brother?"
Brother, eh? You know, he even retook his oath, this time with something slightly different.
Here's the picture of another swearing-in ceremony that they did, yesterday? They did this yesterday. That's right. To swear him in. You see this picture. I don't know if you guys have seen this picture or if you can where you're at.
I have.
Do you notice anything unusual about this picture?
There's no Bible.
There's no I've checked. We have never had a president sworn into office without a Bible.
No. It can't be. It's just, it can't be.
The coming political pilgrimage to Washington is similar to another grand event in both size and preparation. The Hajj, the most important religious pilgrimage in the Muslim world.
Obama's a Muslim! The rumors are true. Think about it. He hugs, he calls people brother, and he didn't swear in on a Bible. I knew it.
To the Muslim world, we seek a new way forward based on mutual interest and mutual respect.
Don't worry, President Barack Hussein Obama. Yes, we can. And on that note, it's time for a short break. When we come back, the winners of the second News Weekly competition after these messages.